Welcome back to Brotato, and today we are playing as the builder with an Obliterator start, because this was heavily requested by one dude that really wanted this, and I was like, you know what, kind of sounds like fun, but the elephant in the room is we are super slow. We have an item, beautiful. Now you may know, it's not normal that you start with this weapon, but the thing is, I think this will be a very difficult run, and cheesing the entire thing by waiting until we get the Obliterator just means we are already overpowered, we attack insanely fast, and there's nothing challenging in that, you know? So I was like, you know what, I will just start with it. This is our attack speed. We shoot every 3.23 seconds, and our turret every 2 seconds, which is a nice improvement, but still horribly slow. So what I need are supportive things like you. I mean, that is dodge, that is harvesting, sure, I'll take that, but I'm looking for support weapons. There's one of them, and you are not allowed. This is a horrible item, because at one point we will decide to give our turret all of the experience, 5 experience points, which is also material by the way, as in the material on the floor are 1 experience point for the turret. So we need to sacrifice a humongous amount, which also means we don't get money, we don't get experience, so we need a lot of harvesting to compensate for that. First one is in, but that is not even the one that I want. Let's keep on rolling, because we have to find more of them. I mean, okay, you're not what I want, but I'll take. Okay, you're not what I want, but I'll take it, I guess. Do we take you out of the way? I can't afford it right now, let's continue. But the best one would be the hand, because the hand gives you a lot of knockback, is a melee fast weapon, and at the same time it also is built-in harvesting. The other one that we could take is, we could go for the loot, because the loot is AoE, has decent knockback, and it also gives you luck on top of the harvesting that it gives. But you know the nice thing about the hand is, the harvesting comes additionally on top of the trade. Nice, very good. This is horrible. So currently our turret has 5 out of 30 points, that means we donated 25 experience points, and it's already a little bit faster, because the higher this goes, the more range it gets, but also the more attack speed it gets. We'll go for the armor, I would say we'll go for the harvesting, that is right now the most important one. We don't need this because we have infinite pierce, like 99 is infinite. I don't even know if we need that, but you know what, I'll just take it because, stop it. I'll just take it because we can. Baby Gecko is also not allowed. You know what, I'll take you, because we have a bit more harvesting, 5 more harvesting scaling, and every single time a round ends, we pretty much lock that in, because we get a permanent bonus on top of it, right? The 5% that is in the game. Now that is not a lot, but it's still a nice bonus. And our taser is either way not the best one that I wanted to have, so I think a sickle is fine. So usually the way I play this character is until, well, let's say if I want to focus on the builder turret, I will still wait until wave 9 or wave 10 until I start giving the dude all of the material, and the simple reason is you need to build up your character before you can just go for the turret. Why? Well, because if you die, your turret also doesn't exist anymore, so it's actually for both of you. Beautiful, this is what I was looking for. Bag is also beautiful. You are all beautiful, holy moly. As a quick rundown, we pretty much just convert material. We have a 50% bonus on engineering, we had more harvesting start, less pickup range, and damage modifications are heavily reduced, but that is not a big deal because our builder turret is not affected by it. Now that still means our main weapons, they could be affected by it and could kill enemies, but that is not the focus of the run, so we don't really care. And so far, I gotta say, it has been very easy, but we are wave 5, right? Like, this is usually not the point of concern in the game. The point of concern for us is probably wave 9, because we'll get flooded by enemies like crazy. So I need to find a way to deal with that. Maybe I will even give more experience early on, that we reach the first level up milestone, which will give this thing 2 bullets. You know that on wave 7, wave 8, I will just feed all of the experience to it, but if that fails or is not enough, we just lost the game then. Bonus luck is nice, we don't need you. You know what, I'll combine them for now, but I may have to sell them. +9 engineering, I have to... Why do I take this? So I know some people, they always want me to take every single stat that makes like 0 sense at all. Here's the reason. We have infinite damage right now, because we did 445 damage. Did you see that? Do you see the damage we deal? We don't need more damage. And yes, damage is still nice eventually for bosses, for cursed enemies and stuff like this. But right now our focus is survival. Because otherwise the hard waves will kill us and we don't even get to the point where we needed the damage to kill the enemies. So you simply have to prioritize what makes the most sense right now for survivability. Sometimes that's not needed and you just go for greed, which is, oh my god, those were beautiful dodges. But yeah, oh my god, Dex, what is happening? That was insane. I don't think I got hit a single time there. Holy moly, and it just keeps on giving. Okay, I wanted to have the experience down here, so our turret just ate that. Engineering is good, harvesting is even better, coupon is amazing, we'll get all of these, and I wanted to have a little bit of attack speed to make sure the enemies stay away. Oh, this will kill me. I'll take it, we need it. This is also beautiful, I will take it right away, then we'll go for you. One more roll. You're good, kind of, but I have 1 HP. So, please, can someone drop a fruit? Oh god, why are you... Okay, nice, thank you. First fruit. We have 5 HP right now because we have 1. Exactly, 1 HP regeneration. Careful there, Dex, how you step. Don't become comfortable just because it looks good. You have to play this for the rest of the stage, which is another 30 seconds. So many cursed enemies, why? And the downside is, like, the moment you're full HP, you'll be like, okay, we are back to normal, all is fine, all is dandy. No, 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 no. You ate up all of the fruits on the stage to get there. So now when you get hit, you no longer have a way to recover all of your HP compared to a run where you started on full HP, I mean. Okay. Did we just get 2 crates, by the way? That is insane. Even more trees. We got a crate out of a tree to get even more trees. And we got more max HP, beautiful. This is level 10, so it's all purple. Sometimes it can happen that they just are purple by random chance. And I think I will go for the max HP. Let's make sure we stay in the game. We just got a spyglass. More dodge, more harvesting, always good. We don't care about you. Metal detector, now that is funny because all of these things are pretty much useless for us. Even though it's bonus luck engineering, you know what, I'll take that. So how are we doing right now? So my goal was to level the thing up before we reach wave 9. We need 10 experience for that and we are done. Then we have a double shot. Do you understand how insane this will be the moment we get our first bounces? Now, do you understand how much pain it will be the moment we don't have the bounces for pretty much most of the run? And our turrets shoot once, yes, but then they are just sleeping forever. And we also have the same issue with our main weapon, though our main weapon will fall off very fast. No, it doesn't. It does. It doesn't have engineering scaling. Oh no. Little funny story. I actually am on my second run right now because before I did one, but I had a misconception because I thought the particle accelerator is the obliterator and I only noticed it on wave 3 and I thought, you know what, it's kind of funny that the guy has asked for this for so long and then I just do another weapon that I went with it. But that's where I learned, yep, you can't go for the loot worm because you'll not get a single bit of experience. I'll take 1 range, so we hit them from further away. There's another loot, perfect. Bonus damage and bonus luck. I like it. There's another loot, we'll combine them. And I think I'm actually so close to just using the guy that he leaves me alone. Like, we sell this guy and we jump over to this guy. It's actually really good because these bonus projectiles, you know, they get triggered by both of the bullets. But you're just not the same. But you have 120 scaling. That is actually quite close. It's half of it. Wait, why do you have 1000%? Oh, never mind. I thought you have 250. Never mind, forget about that. I said nothing at all. Holy moly. Funny. Wait, when we kill, do we have the book? Oh my god. Okay. Okay, this is how we can still earn a lot of money. Now let's take a look at this. How fast are you shooting? 1.65 second cooldown. You see, the issue is, if there's ever a strong enemy on the stage that I can't deal with and our turret gets distracted by little gremlins that walk around, I am dead. This thing can't protect us. The reason you spam the experience on this turret like crazy is, the moment it has like 4 shots, everyone getting close to it just dies. In our case, though, this will not happen. So, you see the problem, right? You see the big problem. And I think I will already give all of the experience to our turret to make sure it upgrades, but also that it gets more attack speed to deal with that issue. But I may just make the issue worse, because that means I have no money to buy upgrades and become strong myself. Not by upgrading our damage, but just by doing things like getting bonus armor, bonus HP, bonus dodge on level ups, because we don't get the experience. Do you see that? We got no experience. What we got was the experience from the harvesting, but that's it. Bone dice, we don't need that. Today, we'll take you. We'll take you. Who do we upgrade? Wait a second. Can you do that? Yeah, I don't think that did anything at all. I don't... Hey, it was a nice try, right? You would have been mad if I wouldn't have done that. I would have been mad if I wouldn't have done that. This is deadly. Yeah, I'll not take that. You are completely useless. You get banished. Let's continue. You really don't do anything when cursed? Wait. +2 projectiles when you reach 150 structure range. Does that mean the next time it levels up, it will actually gain +2 projectiles, or is that the total? Because usually this means it's the total. You know, every level up is +1, and it's level 1 right now. It started at 0. So it got +1 already. Okay. I thought this will be a bit more... Oh no. Please tell me the... Oh no, the hot wave is next up. Oh no, we don't even have time to scale up our turret more. Do you see the problem already? Yeah? And the enemies will become stronger and stronger and stronger. I don't. I'm stuck on 56 HP, that's just it. We do have our harvesting experience to get some level ups, but that also means everything I take has to be defensive. And I'm glad that we have melee weapons right now over the taser, because we have the chance, the slim chance, to push away the enemies, which is worth something, but also not that much. Okay. You upgrade. That is completely absurd and insane. Like, that is completely absurd. Crown. Do you know how much I'll cry if I die now? I can't even buy that stuff. It's way too expensive. Like, you can forget about it. How are you you lost the curse. Really? No, I don't think I have to tell you how dangerous this wave is. Or is it? So the strategy usually is you stay with your turret. And I'm not allowed to move away because I'll start taking damage over time from the enemies. And I'm also not allowed to pick up the fruits randomly.
So the strategy usually is you stay with your turret. And I'm not allowed to move away because I'll start taking damage over time from the enemies. And I'm also not allowed to pick up the fruits randomly.
Well, there's the damage. Okay, turret. The nice thing is, I can actually walk in the path of the turret shooting. The problem is, I also have to come back, so if the turret doesn't shoot there again, then I have to walk through the enemies, but we only have 26 seconds left. And hopefully this will be enough. This is dangerous though, like usually your turret already carries you so hard on these rounds. As long as you get like 1 piercing or so, you're more than fine. Okay, turret, you're not shooting towards me. Like, what are you doing, my friend? Usually this is not the biggest issue because the enemies are all chasing you. So the turret is like, yep, I'll shoot exactly there. But nope, this turret is like, I'll just not do that. Holy moly. That is killing me. I can't do that yet. That is beautiful because there's a burn item in the game per burning enemy. I have to go for that. Like, I hate doing it, but I just need to. More HP. There's a burning item in the game per burning enemy. This will kill me. That is okay. Per burning enemy, you heal more. Hello there, my friend. Now you realize what will happen if you find the next Obliterator, right? Right? How are you doing? You upgraded again. Did you? No, you didn't. It just looks a little bit weird. Doesn't it look different? I don't know. Okay, but it has a lot of attack speed now. This is what I was hoping for in the last wave. So it looks like as long as we just survive the first horde wave, we are fine. Though imagine the horde wave would have been on wave 11. Though imagine the wave would have been on wave 12, like the horde wave. I think we would have been more than fine without any stress. I mean, there's still a ton of enemies, you know. But yeah, we need bounces. That is the main thing that we need to make sure that we can kill a ton of enemies. Though bounces also mean that our bullets will not travel out in a straight line and hit all of the enemies. Though after the final bounce, it will continue traveling again. Dude, you're insane. You know what? I will chill in the corner that you can kill all of the enemies. I can somewhat deal with the enemies. And this way we maximize the experience on our turret. It's working. I didn't even get a level up. Seriously? Now the good thing is, because we have no money. Yeah, that's the good thing. Because we have no money, if I find something to curse in the shop, I can just keep it in there forever, right? There's no problem with that, because I have nothing to buy either way. Please tell me you're far upgraded now. 254, you're about to level up, and I think that is the last level up, by the way. So we will have the max projectiles and infinitely scaling structure, attack speed, and range. Now the thing with structure attack speed is, it also has its limits. I think 12 shots per second is the limit in the game for projectiles. Which means at one point we are actually just wasting material, because we could have gotten that instead of our turret, and our turret doesn't get a bonus anymore. Though that will take very long, but the closer we get to that, which is I think 0.08 attack speed, no 0.08 2, something like that, okay? Let's say we get to 0.09 or 0.1 is already enough that I will just pick up all of the experience. Like, I'll get items that collect. You just one-shot the dude, I love you. But I will get the items that collect all of the experience from the stage, and our turret just gets a few leftovers. Did you level up? I don't think... Did you? You look so big. That's what she said. No, but seriously, it looks ginormous, right? That's also what she said, but like, what? Did you? You didn't level up. You are just that big. That's also what she said. Sorry. I'll go for a bit of speed. So we go for crit, because our... It's unbelievable, isn't it? Right? I'm not the only one thinking that. This is completely unbelievable. Holy moly. We don't need... I should have sold you. We don't need that, but that is... So here's the problem. This will give us +1 elemental damage per wave, but we can convert that over into engineering. Now, this is really not a lot, right? However, having 1 elemental damage, not having 1 elemental damage is quite a big difference. We just got 2 armor. Is this the hot wave? Yes. Also the earliest one possible, sadly. But let's see if my turret can now protect me. Holy moly, wait, what? I wasn't serious. You're missing 1 shot, my friend. Yeah, you only have 3 shots. I mean, okay, you suck against the walrus, but it kind of makes sense because the walrus is dashing, though it should be very easy to hit such a thick target, right? Unironically now, because the dude is ginormous. How are we doing? Okay, now the crazy amount of enemies started spawning. Do I not want to have bounces? Like, looking at this, the only thing I want is, we want to shoot into one direction, all of the enemies die, then it changes its direction, and... Yeah, but that is the issue. Because if you have that much attack speed, it will shoot like 10 times into one direction before the enemies start to die. And then it would shift over, but it wasted so many shots. And with the... Oh my god, I kind of love you. I love you. What is going on? But yeah, there is a strategic reason to taking bounces, just to make sure that you bounce all over the stage. Which is kind of the point of that, I know. But because of the reason I just explained. Goblet. If the enemy spawns... Okay, you can't see my cursor because Brotato issue. Imagine where the goatee is, right? We shoot there, and our turret can shoot 10 times a second. It will do 10 shots before they hit the goat, but the first shot already kills the goat. The other 9 shots are wasted. But if we have bounces, at least they have a chance to travel over the stage and hit more. It wouldn't deal with the 9 wasted shots, but the first shot at least bounces over the stage and can hit someone else. Though maybe that's also a non-issue, and at the time where we shoot 10 shots a second, we are already so overpowered that it doesn't make a difference. I don't know, I think we'll take a look at it. Though keep in mind with bounces, you can get an infinite amount of them. You don't have to stop at 1, I mean why would you stop at 1? Especially because the builder turret is unaffected by % damage. We can just go for 10 bounces. You are upgraded, aren't you? I didn't even notice that. You're max tier. Now, I imagine... That is actually not that bad. I imagine against the... Sure, I hate it, but it's fine. Scheiße. It does not work with structures such as turrets, but builder's turret is able to benefit from it. Okay, but here's the thing. If we do this, I want this cursed. Okay, sure, why not? But yes, I want this cursed. Do we need more damage? I think we have more than enough damage that I don't have to waste. Let's go for the crit. Right, because we get money out of that. And I need the bonus money. That was all of my money, by the way. So even now, we have like 0 money. Bonus experience gain. A little bit too late. Nice money. One more roll. Coupon is not bad. How much do we have? We have 5% pity chance. So probably one of them will get cursed. I'm happy if not. Because then we keep the pity chance and can curse something that I want to curse. Like an Obliterator, for example. Wait a second. No, we only get a portion of the elemental damage. Yeah, it showed a +1 and I was like, maybe there's a rounding issue with that item. That you always get at least 1, even though it gives 0.25. But no. Otherwise we would have had a lot more by now. And I need the goatee to die, because then I can walk up to it and recover it and it's full health again. You don't want it to die when you need it to distract the enemies the most. Can someone just kill it? Thank you. He just walked up and slapped it. So, why are you so slow? Why are you such a disappointment? Why am I saying this while it's killing every single enemy on the entire stage? I don't know. Don't ask me. We still didn't level up and 20 is important. Nah, no, I'm not gonna do that. That is not worth it. Nothing got cursed, but now we are facing the boss and that's why I didn't want that. Bonus luck is okay. Didn't I just talk about exactly the scenario? That is completely wasted, but we lose so little. I will take that out of the way. Now we actually have reduced pierce damage, funny enough. You have to protect me, my friend. I got another 2 armor. Did we just spawn an extra elite because of the pumpkin? 10% chance, my butt. Wait, you just killed all of them. Leave my poor goatee alone. Wait, what just happened? If we get an hourglass, do I take that? How much HP regeneration? I have 21 HP regeneration. That is not a lot. And we don't shoot fast enough to kill the enemies quickly, because that has a chance to heal me for 20%. But we have the goatee, right? And the goatee can distract all of the enemies. I mean, what are the odds that we actually get the hourglass, right? I don't think that will happen. But in case it happens, we will definitely do it. And that may be our death. And this is the most insane run I could have imagined. So I think I would be quite sad about that. Yeah, this turret is insane. But what is your attack speed? Because I feel like it's pathetic. You're already below 1 per second? Never mind. It is not pathetic. It is beautiful. It is amazing. Speed and dodge. I will take that. It's just -1 armor. That is okay. I would say that is luck. Sure. Here, I would love to go for a bit of range. Oh, we have a lot of range. I would love to go for a bit of attack speed to slap the enemies more often. I'll do that. Bonus armor. Almost perfect. Did you upgrade? You didn't. But now we have 2,520% damage scaling. That's totally fine. Totally fine. I want you, but I don't want to lose crit because that's my money. And I don't have a lot of money. That is bonus enemies. That is honestly really good. I hate that this is also nerfed, but I will take it cursed. I will also take you. We don't care about you, so you get it. Don't care about you, so you get it. What the hell just happened there? We don't care about you, so you get it. I would totally cut this out, but like, I gotta keep that in, right? What even happened there? We don't care about you, so you get it. And the jerky. So, how fast do you shoot? There's another elite. Ja, heilige Scheiße. I love you, pumpkin. Do you understand how much value is in these elites right now? Because there are a lot of red items that we want to have, and certain ones of them I will just take because we have the void pearl, so we can curse something we already own. The downside is, if the curse is not good, we are stuck with that, right? So for some of the things, I don't want to like do it with the void pearl, because if it's bad, it's bad, like with the Z shell, for example. For others, it's fine, because even if it's like just like an average outcome, it's like, yeah, good enough. I'll take that. I would have bought it in the shop either way. And I kind of have to remember that I don't accidentally take all of the experience. We couldn't kill that because the turret didn't want to. Banish. Take. I will take the crit. Nothing got cursed. 30% curse chance now, thanks to that. Okay, but I need to find... Junge, Alter, ne? Aber du kannst mir mal so richtig... Alter Schwede. The sniper gun was like, did you say nothing got cursed? Hey, look at me, I got cursed. Nice. But that is one of the highest curse levels possible. Is it? Wait, hold on. Out of all of the rare purple weapons, so the sniper gun, the obliterator, the particle accelerator, and the other ones, the fist and so on, is it actually true that the weapon that is the most likely is the obliterator? We have only seen one, and this one has shown up 3 times and 1 time's curse with... Alter Schwede, I want that now. Do you understand how absurd this would be on our turret with these bonus projectiles? Because they scale with engineering as far as I recall. So 20% engineering scaling is mental instead of range. Yeah. I mean, wait, you're insane. Please get cursed. That is an insane item. I was about to ban that, but yeah, that is perfect. Can you believe that right now? We're on wave 19. We have seen that rare item 3 times. 3 times, and one of them a top tier curse. Now I start feeling bad. If you have suggestions what we can do with the sniper gun, please let me know. No. I'm not sure if I really want to do that. You know why? The moment I'm willing to do a video with it, it will not show up. You know how the entire meme with the sniper gun started? Why I pointed out always? Whenever I wanted to make a special weapon video, all of the weapons usually worked out, like even the legendaries, though they took quite some time. But there was one exception. The sniper gun. Like it took until like wave 40 or so sometimes to find it. And then I started pointing out, oh look who's now here, because it showed up on like wave 6 or something ridiculous, you know. And the meme was before that it never showed up. And since then, this kept being a thing that just doesn't go away. You get recycled, you get taken, you get taken, you get taken. We'll take the max HP, we'll take the luck. Yeah, okay, you got cursed. I'm actually not that happy about that, but it's fine. Sure. Let's see if we survived that. It's always good when you start a sentence with, let's see if we survived that. We don't need to curse this, but you're cursed fine. You're beautiful. One more roll. You're also beautiful. I could get this to get max pierce damage, but I don't think it matters. Okay, we are healing a lot. Holy moly. Yeah, I mean, with that, the enemies definitely can't kill us. I thought we'll stay on 1 HP for a while, but we heal when we kill enemies, we heal when we crit kill the enemies, and we have the goatee make goat face to protect my face. And now we are back to full HP, and I didn't even need to use the fruits on the stage. But are you enough to hold off the enemies? Not really. Goatee is gone. I will revive him, just to make sure he's on our side. He's our little buddy. And not to distract the enemies and take all of the bullet fire. No. That's not the reason. It's a buddy. I gotta say, the entire run was a lot more chill than I expected, but I think that was only because of the first hot wave. Like, we could have easily died there, but because we won, we started a snowball effect, because I took a lot of dangerous things right before that. You know what, I'll take that, that's fine. Bonus crit, we need to get this up. Nothing got cursed, so now we have a 35% chance to curse, because bonus pity chance. I just have no money. Do I take one of them to increase our damage? I don't think so. Bonus crit. You know what? Let's get that. That was all of my money. Wave 20. How strong are you against the elites? Yeah. Am I the only one that didn't expect that? Like, yes, I knew it will be strong, but not that it will, like, 4-shot the enemy. Right? Like, Am I the only one? Am I the only one? I know they have like 33,000 HP. So, generally speaking, if all of our 4 shots hit, we 1-shot the enemy. Maybe these ones here had a little bit more, but I don't think so. Maybe it was 36k. I don't know. But, yeah. Kind of sad that they fixed the bug when you kill the bosses really early on. It starts spawning enemies like stupid. Because this was an amazing way to always farm up like crazy. At least I was told that is what happens. Yeah, because like look at this, the enemies are falling asleep, nothing is happening at all. Or it's because our turret can shoot over the entire stage and everyone is dying. That could also be a part of the reason that they can't build up, because usually you don't have that. Can I just stand still and chill? Because we have the bonus healing and anything that approaches us gets 1 shot. Yeah. Okay. So how's our stat looking? 158%. Do you understand that we sacrificed 4,000 material for that? Do you understand that? Isn't that ridiculous? I think I will banish you. We will take it, but it doesn't matter. But it's out of the way and we don't have to waste a banish then. Bonus luck, bonus HP, back. How far do you think we can take this? Because the biggest issue will be, at one point, the enemies can take us down. I'll take it, just that it's maxed out again. But yeah, we won't be able to survive the enemies. Beautiful. And the issue is, if I can't keep them away from me, we can't take something like the Bloody Hand, so I will banish it. Usually I take them out of the way, even though I don't like them. Also something like Torture, though in this case, we can genuinely just get rid of Torture, because we will not survive the enemies with healing. Recycling? Do we still have the curse chance? Yeah, do I want to waste it on that? I mean, it's not really wasted. Right? It's kind of good. Yeah, I'll take that, because you can make so much money out of that. Hunting trophy. This pretty much doubles the amount. That is beautiful. More attacks. Yeah, I'll take that. That is good. But now... Wait, should I have actually taken... Oh, well, this will take forever to curse that. Unless we get a fishhook here. Out of a crate. Don't die. Don't die. We need tardigrades so badly. I don't think we really need to take a look at the normal waves, though at the same time I guess it's still interesting to see if we can survive. But after we manage to deal with the horde waves, I don't think regular waves are all too surprising, because we will always just one-shot them, right? We are now at 11,000 damage. And that will just scale up more and more and more the more engineering we get. And that is also why I want to pick up the wisp thingies, Jigamalicks, because that is more elemental damage, and if we curse it, we get 2 engineering every single wave per item, which sounds pathetic. It is pathetic, but do that 10 times, and suddenly, you get a humongous amount of engineering. Which, to be fair, I could just go for the robo arm, right? That is 3 engineering a wave. Right. Well, but why not do both? You don't have to go for only one of them. Holy no. Luck. I'm sorry. That is now more important. We'll go for a bit of engineer. But you didn't have bonus curse chance, right? You just cursed both of these like an absolute champ. What? 98%. So I could... Nah, I'll do it. It's fine. I'll do it. Funny? That is... Wait, isn't that exactly the one I just sold? Right? 68%. It's for 69, nice. Wait, isn't that... Didn't I just sell a red one? Wait, but that's so funny to me right now. That's really funny. I'll take you out of the way. Hello there. Hey, can you do it again that you cursed the entire... I don't care about this one, but the rest. Please curse it. Don't die, Dex. Careful. Focus for a moment. Well, but the enemies already die from a super far range and heal me, because when enemies die, they have a chance to heal us, so... Yeah. What are they supposed to do? Do you see how fast we are shooting? What is our attack speed right now? We shoot twice a second, so it will take very, very long to get to the 0.01 that I want. But we are on our way there. We only need to get 5 times the scaling that we have right now. Okay, now that I said it out loud, you know... we need like... Wait, how much material do you have in you? So almost 1,000. That is 5,000 material eaten. And 5 times the amount is 25,000 material that I'm not allowed to pick up. That will take a while. 27 luck. That is actually some... But the... the insulting part is that this one is cursed, right? That is the insulting part. Do I just take this? It doesn't matter if we lose H. I can't roll on one slot. I mean, I can do the free rolls. That is not worth it. I will roll a little bit more for exactly this. But yeah, we will continue. We got a double elite spawn. Scheiße. Scheiße, Alter. Die. Okay. Yeah, no, this is totally fine. This is totally fine. Totally fine. You understand that we have 5 weapons, where if we hit the enemies, they, they take a lot of bonus damage. And we are not even using that on the elites. Which also makes me think, at this point, I may as well switch over to the taser. Like, because the taser has a slowing effect on the enemies, this actually helps us out a lot, and it multi-hits the enemies. And I think I will really do that, to just switch over. Now, the reason I like to stay with this one is, whenever I want to kill a specific enemy and I'm not at risk of dying, I can make the enemy take more damage. So maybe instead of like 2 shots, we only need 1 shot. But with this damage... Oh, you deal less damage because you're not upgraded anymore, right? Yeah, that was the reason I considered selling one of the loots, but that doesn't make the most sense. But it would have been fine. But, you know what, I'll take you. We will curse the dude in the shop. This is actually fine because it doesn't affect the turret in the... Right? No, it doesn't... Wait. I don't remember that right now. I know I tested this. And I don't think it gets affected. But you know what? It's not important enough to accidentally mess up the entire run. We will just skip it. Bonus attack speed, bonus armor. 37%, 48%. I didn't want to curse you. That was perfect now. I'll take you curse that you are out of the way eventually. There... It's also a nuclear launcher. You're clean 100%. I may even like this more than the maximum of 110%. Maybe. Because that would be 3150%. It's not as clean. I may just stay with that guy. Right. That looks insane. Okay, extra stomach out of the way. There is our arm. Do we... You know what? I'll try to curse it. But we need to find the star of the show. We all know who I'm... Yeah, okay. Great. We all know... Is it about time? This is so much bonus money, but he still has to walk around and gather it. You know what? It's about time. This doesn't mean our turret gets 0, but currently we have how much? Wait, why doesn't it show it anywhere? Shouldn't it show it? Okay, we've gotten 1147. I hope I don't forget looking at it. 1140... You know what? I'll... Second. I typed it into Google that I can check it out, what happens after this wave, but you may notice our goatee is not fast because we only have 9% movement speed, and that affects... Oh no, the goatee doesn't matter, the worm. You're actually collecting quite a bit of that, huh? Yeah, but it should still be enough. Like, we just want to get to the maximum attack speed, but it's not even that important because if the enemies are all dead at 0.3 attack speed, for example, we don't have to go further. And that is one thing that I see often in the comments, where someone points out an item or something I could have taken. It's like, this would have made no difference except costing money. Why should I take that? That makes no sense at all. Unless the goal is to make a number go as big as possible, then it makes sense. But yeah, the wormy is slow, and I think I will reduce my movement speed, that it doesn't collect as much. And that is one easy way to control the guy. 1147, let's check out just how much our turret still got. And we got so much more money so we can play the game. That is a lot. That is 43. So 215 material was still on the floor. Yeah, that is quite a bit. Good, I'm happy with that. Engineering. Bonus crit because we can convert it into luck eventually. Let's roll. Yeah, 40 range, I'll just take it. You got cursed. 9 engineering, and that wasn't German. Holy moly. Gatling laser gun. Do you understand how ridiculous this would be? But the issue is attack speed limit, right? So this is already beyond the limit. And we are limiting the effectiveness of the turret because we remove the bonus attack speed entirely. As if we never got it. But we just waste the money. You get banished. What are we looking for exactly? I know there's an item I'm looking for. The legendary. We need that. Okay, you're fine. By the way, this doesn't work on the turret. It still has 3k%. Sadly. I feel like this is something that should work on it, but I guess in some scenarios... Beautiful. In some scenarios, it would be too insane. 140% maximum bonus damage. Holy moly. You didn't even tickle the guy. Wait, what just happened there? You did 4,000 damage, I saw that, but now you deal 15,000 damage. Wait, what just happened? You guys saw that as well, right? He shot at him, and he didn't care. Am I stupid? Did I see that wrong? Maybe there was a small enemy below the guy and got hit, and for some reason the piercing didn't hit the big guy. But I think the other one also took a while, and then suddenly it did 15,000 damage. Because if you look at this, we are more than fine. The enemies can't do anything at all. And I like that our little dude here, the gremlin, just lures the enemies away. So they are split up and the experience is all over the stage. But yeah, our worm is picking up maybe a little bit too much. But again, for this, we will go for minus speed whenever I come across it randomly, which will take a while. And I'll probably forget about it. Well, perfect. There it is. Dodge. Beautiful. Crit, because why not? Reroll. Engineering. An instantly cursed map. Holy moly. But in the shop, I don't really want to buy minus speed because it's not worth it. Like, it takes too long. You're banished. Or rather, it doesn't take too long, but it takes away too much money. 87 per... Oh my god. Because now we are getting money again. Wait, cap your percent speed. That means it can't even go higher than 1. I think I'll do that. I could have waited until it's lower to make sure I can never mess up again. You're also beautiful. But let's just lock it in there, because then it's also out of the way, so we find others. Yeah, that can't happen. I mean, eventually, you know, we can do it. Once the turret is considered maxed out, but not right now. So let's look at this again. 4,000. But why do you deal max damage to everyone else but those? I don't understand that. Why is it a thing? Wait, how is that a thing? Like, because if you look at the damage number, even the... Nice, by the way. Even the base damage is higher than that. Is that the damage of my Obliterator? 1262 times 2.4, 3000. No. And we even have bonus damage against elites and full HP enemies. Like, this makes no sense. We have bonus damage against elites and enemies. Wait a second, how much? Times 10.75 and 10. 3861, unless it's multiplicative. If it's multiplicative, so it's our damage times 1.1 times 1.175, that would be 3914 damage, and maybe some RNG, like some other things or some misunderstanding, that leads to the 4K we have seen. But I don't think I hit them. Like, I don't even think I have enough range for that, maybe, and it's our turret. Yeah, I honestly, I don't understand it. On the next elite wave, I will intentionally aim somewhere else that we can never ever hit the elites, and then we check out if the turret really just deals 4k damage to it. I mean, currently my theory is the turret does indeed deal damage to the enemies, but it for some reason takes my damage, so I wanted to figure out how could we get to the number. And with that multiplying, it technically makes sense, but if you also think about it, it makes no sense that it's not the exact value we have seen, unless I'm forgetting about a multiplier. You know what, you're too expensive. I'll get rid of you. As in, we want to find the other red items. Should have gotten rid of this guy. I want to find the other red items, so we need to banish them. I have so much money, this feels so good. Oh yeah, how are you doing? So, you are up almost 200 from when we checked the first time at 1147. That is a decent increase, and I'm still happy about it. The final loot. I guess we'll not switch over. You know, at one point I said I want to switch over. I guess we'll not do that. Tentacle. Lure. Where are my tardigrades, by the way? Tentacle, again. I could do that. The question is, do we need it? No, I don't do it until we have like 3 tardigrades, maybe 2. We seem to be insanely safe, so I don't need a lot of them, but yeah. I want to have at least 2 of them. Another robo arm. That is the highest possible roll. I have to take that, right? And I only take the tentacle still, because that always comes up when I take that. Because it's out of the way, so we can find the items that we really want. Bonus boss damage, I'll take you. Do we go for 1 curse just for funsies? Yeah, let's do it. Let's check it out. Okay, for a case like this, I really dislike torture. Now, you may notice, it's really not a big deal. And sometimes I play up how much I'm scared by what is going on. It is of course a risk, but the risk is taken that we have a higher chance to get what we want, and we're not really at the risk of dying. We're just at the risk of me forgetting about it or doing something silly, but after I get it I pay attention to it, right? So it's not a big deal. 1480. You got cursed? 86. Well, that's just the 68 reverse. Do you notice that? What a meme. Oh, you're minus range. Why did I think you're minus speed? No, minus speed is the attack speed one, yeah. Luck and HP regeneration. Yeah. I have 0 luck, I just noticed. Oh no. Oh yes. I want... Interesting. You heard how I started the sentence with I want, which clearly means I want to curse that. But instead... I want to curse that. Sniper gun shows up. But instead, I just clicked buy. Is this called brain damage? Is that what I have? So here's the elite fight. I wanted to shoot away. Yeah, okay, so our turret I think just needs time to spawn. It was always me that shot at the elites. But because I only looked at the elites to see what happens to them, I didn't notice that the turret is not there yet. Oh, okay. I mean, I will only truly know what happened once I'm in editing and can check it out. But yeah, I think that is what happened. Holiest moly ever molied. But that is insane. Seashell. We hope for every second shot, and I think the item got changed, that when you curse it, it's pretty much always that. Because I remember even with 80% we got that, but let's hope that's actually true. Now, do we still take it if we don't get what I want? I think I will still take it, only because we are so late into the game, and we can't even expect to see it again. But I'll think about it. The thing is, we don't need it, but it would turn this build into the ultimate version of it, so we wanted bonus money, the moment of truth. Are you ready? We did it. Every second shot. Now, we obviously have to pay attention to our turret next up, so I will quickly do the shopping, and we jump to the wave. Giant's belt. Bounces. Tardigrade. I will curse that. I will also curse you. Okay, that is beautiful. Mate, has anyone notice how fast the thing is shooting? Is it just me that didn't notice that? Holy moly. But holy moly. But complete holy moly, right? Is it shooting bonus projectiles? Because it looks the same to me. You have the advantage. You can pause the video, but I can't do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Right? And you give +3, and you have 4. And here are only 4, and here are 7. It's actually working. It's working. Would you look at this? Don't look at this one. We'll find another one. But the other ones were amazing. Anvil. Well, you see, this is why I didn't bother to upgrade, because eventually it either way happens. Not that we need it, you know, but I was like, yeah, Anvil will do this. Yeah, Anvil did nothing. Sunken Bell. Hunting Trophy. Engineering. Engineering for 20 Blazed. This is wave 30. It takes a little bit too long to spawn the guy, and I think it also took ages to kill the enemies. Yeah, this is now where the real issue kicks in, which is the entire damage scaling is based on engineering. And the real issue of that is not that it's engineering based, you know, we can deal with that, but we can't multiply it with the percent damage. Which is so sad. Like, eventually, if we would build up percent damage, we convert it over from luck, for example. We have all of the pearls, we convert crit into luck. Well, that doesn't change it, but still. The point is, at one point, we will actually overpower the turret. And this is what I think is very sad about this character. Estes Couch, 7.5 engineering. Luck and range damage. Do you understand how astronomical this would turn? If I would get 462 range damage. Dude, a part of me really wants to do that right now. Okay, here's what we'll do. I will alt F4 after I buy this, but we just want to take a look at the value, right? Currently our turret deals 12,000 damage. 24,000. 24,000. And we just decreased our percent damage by a lot. This is the moment where we would bump this up like crazy. And at this moment I would make the same comparison again, that you don't need something if you already kill all of the enemies, because yes, more damage is nice, but it doesn't change anything, so it's better if we have the multiple projectiles, but our main turret is actually falling off, you know, the tower turret. More enemies. There's the strange book, look at how much engineering this will be. I mean, yeah, you know, kind of cute actually. We hit a +3. 121. Yeah, but we need a lot more of the other guys that give us the elemental damage. Void Pearl. Wait, I just recalled. No, you can't actually curse the guy. Someone asked that if you can do that, so it's not possible. However, do you change at all when we curse you? So here's the image. Now the problem is, I see down there it says +7 projectiles. We know this doesn't work. I don't think anything changed about this at all. Which kind of makes sense because the stats are coming from... Stop it. The stats are coming from the weapon, right? So even if it was cursed, like you can't curse something that is overwritten by an effect. Stop it. This will be the final non-boss wave that we take a look at together. Maybe also 45. Okay, I think we will have to take a look at 45 because this is getting worse and worse and worse. Oh no. Like what I wanted to do is, starting now, I'm not allowed to buy anything else in the shop anymore to check out if our turret can do it. And maybe these elites, they look spookier than they are, but I have a feeling they will be a problem. So the next time we see each other is on wave 40, then on wave 45, and then on wave 50. This will be the first real test. Well, I want to test this out right now, but I'm not gonna do it. This will be the first real test. We haven't bought for 6 waves. We have a lot of money. Can we do it? Is our turret still able? What? Is it just me? Or does it feel stronger than ever before? I know we still scale it with some things, but if you stop buying items, you expect to become weak. 29,600 damage? Wasn't this at 12,000 damage? Wait, how? Why is that so high? What is our engineer? Okay, we have a lot of engineering. 256 is out of the book here. 259, I guess. Wait, but... Huh. Is it because of the cursing? 85 damage, 390,000 damage. Wait, how do you get from 29,000 to 390,000 damage? How does that make sense? I know we have bonus damage when they're at full HP, but I don't even have a lot of fish. Like, take a look at this. Here, I have 2 fish. That's it. What? 440,000 damage. Yeah. No, this is all normal. Do we... You know what, for funsies? I want this. Oh my god, we only have one... This doesn't give us damage, okay? And this also doesn't give us damage. I wanna have... No. I wanna have another bounce. Okay, I think... No. I think I'm giving up on it. Sure, this little one. Are you ready? Wave 45. Now, I really want to check out the damage. We just got 7,000 damage. I know we scale elemental damage, which gives us engineering. We also have the arms a few times, but not that often, right? So it's like... How's that happening? Let's go. Can you do it? We deal 82,000 damage. Our turret just deletes everything. Yeah. How? You know, what's on my mind is, how was it so bad on 30, I think, or 34? Yeah, it was 34, and now it's so good. Wave 50. Are you ready? I have to dodge, by the way. This, like, do you see how fast the enemies are? There's no way I can stand there, because we don't have enough tardigrades, but while I was dodging, our turrets deleted everything on the entire stage. And these are the current stats. We never reached enough cooldown to make it fire ridiculously fast, which really surprises me. Even our main weapon is firing... Wait, what? 0.4? 0.43? We have 8,270% structure attack speed. How does that add up? I never got the item that limits our attack speed, in case you're thinking that's the case. Wait, how is this possible? Because in the beginning, remember that when this was like on 3-second cooldown, this had 2 seconds cooldown. So this was actually better, faster. So if these numbers get higher and we have like 10 times the amount of structure attack speed, how does this add up? What? I mean, we are still easily winning. But that was it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And if you did, then don't forget to subscribe and give the video a like. See you the next time.